So the first thing we'll talk about is our song.
A song. Okay, so
The sip of it.
Sip of
so we've been talking about this for the last week.
So I want to go through a couple conspiracy theories that we want to debunk. There's one where birds are controlled by the government. Adherents claim that Earth is flat, and evidence of it being spherical is a government conspiracy.
How do you come to think that the Earth is flat? Hello.
What is up, guys? Welcome to episode number 6 of our podcast. And as you can see, I pulled some strings. We're not in the park today. We're actually in a studio.
Yeah.
So today is very hot, 35 degrees.
Yeah, and we're not gonna go to the park and do it today.
It's going to be extremely hot there, and we're just not going to enjoy it. Like, we want to film a podcast, we enjoy it. We're in AC right now. It's actually nice in here, and we're going to be filming a podcast here today.
So the first thing we'll talk about is our song.
A song. Okay, so
The sip of it.
Sip of
so we've been talking about this for the last week.
Actually, we've been talking about it for a few weeks, especially me and you, bro.
Yeah, like we're like sip of it.
Sip of it, bro. For so long. We made a behind the scenes video, I made a KSI cover video. We couldn't explain our process, though. We'll repeat it again. What was our first step? Oh, actually, how did the idea even come about?
So we like the song, right? And he likes Fiji water. That's a challenge. And we're like,
bro.
You know what's a shame?
Yeah.
These guys haven't sponsored us.
I'm actually so annoyed that these guys haven't sponsored us when I promoted the product so much.
We're doing PR for them.
Exactly, bro. Please sponsor us. Please sponsor us.
Guys, send us to the Fiji water headquarters this video and tell them to sponsor us.
Exactly. That would be actually amazing. Let me drink some now just so you guys know I love Fiji water.
I just love it, guys.
Also, I want to make a video where you drink it for the first time. You haven't even tried it.
Yeah, I've never tried it, guys. That's the irony of this whole thing. I made a song of something I never had.
I can't believe you haven't tried it. Okay, let me try to...
I'm broke, guys.
Let me try to explain it to you, okay. Imagine water, just normal water, right? But imagine like a...
Thicker.
Imagine you're drinking the ocean, but without the saltiness.
Ooh.
Without the saltiness. Okay, just imagine...
So they take all this...
Okay, imagine you go to a beach, right? It's a very, very hot day today. And you want to get some thick water. So you go to the ocean, you get some very, very nice thick water, and then there's no saltiness. You took a pipe, got rid of all the saltiness, took that, replaced it, made like an ocean full of fresh water. You took that, put it into a bottle, and then made it even better, 100 times better, and that's what you get.
Wow. Mommy has to try it.
So you have to try it, guys. So,
2 likes and we'll try it.
2 likes, imagine 2. Okay, so,
that means I'll try it.
That means you'll try it. So, okay, go over what happened after our initial thoughts.
So we were like, okay, we need to write the lyrics.
Yeah.
So we drafted the lyrics, we wrote it, we perfected it. That took a while.
Okay, so it was a week before we... It was actually our last podcast, we talked about it. We didn't actually... I was like, I want to make the video soon. We were talking about it. I think
yeah.
we were both very excited.
This soon.
But it was after the podcast finished, I was talking to her, I was like, want to make it next week?
Yeah, right.
And then I think you were quite happy. You were like, yeah, let's do it. And then we ended up that entire day. We took lunch and we just talked about it the entire day.
We planned it. And
then it was Thursday, the day before my birthday, 21st November. I still remember that. We did the video. We filmed. We did the lyrics of the video. We did the. We just went through the lyrics of it. I made him listen to the song like 50 times, just so he got in his head, and we did the lyrics. You guys already saw that in the video.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So that was interesting. We filmed the vocals of that part. The only downside of that video was it was so hot. It was so hot that day, but we got it done.
We were like,
and it was
pushed through.
But for me, it was just very exciting. So
yeah, for me too.
I don't know. Yeah, it was very exciting.
Yeah,
right?
so I didn't really look at that.
So for me, I just didn't really care too much about the whole. This will be the best video ever.
Because there's more wins than losses here.
Exactly. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I put sunscreen a lot that day.
Yeah.
That
was good. And the best thing was before my birthday. That was my last day as an 18-year-old.
You're an unk.
Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, so I'm officially 19 now.
I'll be 19 for a month and a bit.
Yeah, when this goes on, I don't know how old it will be. Who'll be like an official uncle. But anyways, so pretty much, I'm an uncle now. Actually, I want to talk about this. Actually, interesting. Okay, when do you want to have kids?
30.
30. Okay.
It's like 10 years.
Wait. No, you're already an uncle, so you're gonna have it soon.
I'm an uncle, you know. I have a nephew right now.
That's the thing. You actually have an
My
uncle.
nephew turned 2. a few
So you're
days ago.
real. So you're a real.
Yeah, he
unc.
turned 2 a
So
few
you're,
days
you're
ago.
a real unc.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting with like
You know
a
what's
se-
crazy?
I'm sitting with a
You know
senior
what's
right
crazy?
now. Yeah.
The day I was born, I was already an uncle. Because in this, I don't know why, but in terms of family, I have an uncle. I have a nephew that's 4 years older than me.
You have a nephew.
Because one of my cousins is like 30 years older than me.
So your cousins had a kid before you were born.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. That's okay.
He's like obviously right now he's in his 40s, 50s, like
Shit,
around that
that's-
range. But like,
okay, that's crazy.
but like, he's 4 years older than me.
4 years older than you.
And I'm an uncle the day I was born. It's like, yeah, you're an uncle, bro.
So he was already an unc. I'm not an unc yet, thankfully, but I always.
But it's cool.
But,
You gotta boss people around,
but,
bro.
but I'm gonna be an unc very soon because I'm already an unc. I'm 19.
Do you have a cousin on the way? I mean, a nephew on the way?
It's funny because my cousin just got married, so
like
maybe-
anticipating the next few years.
maybe in the next few years, between my cousin, I always talk about this with my cousin. I was like, will we get married first or will she have a kid first? And we always talk about. We're just very curious.
Are you close to your cousins?
Yeah,
Mine
like,
as well.
because when I go to Singapore, obviously I'm with them all the time, so that's the coolest thing. Obviously they're not here, so obviously I'll only see them
Bro,
once.
most of mine are in Canada, so I have to fly there, and
But
I've got a bunch of new
It's
kids.
very fun, right?
Yeah.
It's very fun in New Zealand. I think it's very fun for me. Very nice traveling and getting away from home. It's like a little bit of like a mental break for me because
And you
obviously
get to
like,
socialize with your
socialize
people,
with
your family.
people from my family, and also I'm just getting my head off. I just stress a lot, like about like a lot of things.
I remember nearly every day, we played board games. Like, you know, what was it? I forgot the name of it. I'll tell you the name when I get to it. But it was a good game.
Oh man, it reminds me because like when I was like when I was like a kid, like below 10, my cousins I used to play like board games all the time. It would just be like me, my brother, my cousins. All of them would just be
Yeah,
cousins
that was
playing.
fun.
And that was just the best times.
It's just socializing.
Just
you know?
socializing, just having fun.
That's what.
And
That's what bonding has to be.
So yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh man, just the childhood was so good.
Anyways,
And now we're here into unc status.
Yeah.
Long story short, he's an unc.
he's not. Well, he's an uncle technically.
I'm an unc. Okay, actually, this is a. I don't think I've asked you this question before. Where do you see yourself in 20 years? 20 years. I'm talking when you're almost 40 years old, bro. Bro's gonna be
Hopefully banging.
a dad, bro.
Hopefully banging by then.
That's just.
Yeah, hopefully by. No, hopefully.
You will be, right?
No,
You'll be 40 years old,
What are
bro.
we doing in 20 years? Be here
Yeah.
doing podcasts.
Your podcast. I wonder how studio will look in 20 years. How will our studio look in 20 years?
How many episodes do you think we're gonna reach by then?
Bro, oh my god, I'm gonna count that, bro. It's gonna be, oh my, bro. Okay, I don't know.
Assuming we do 52.
Let's say we do one a week. Okay, let's say we take a few breaks. Okay, let's
Like
say
one
we,
every 2 weeks.
okay, let's say we do 26 a year. Let's say we
26 times
actually, let's do 25 a year. 25 a year.
500 episodes.
So that'll be 500 every 2 years. That'll be 1,000 every 4 years.
Wait, what?
250. Wait. 100 every 4 years.
Yeah.
250 a year then.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that would be. Oh my, bro, it'll be so many, bro.
Yeah.
It'll be so many. So that would be
I don't think this will die anytime soon.
yeah, no. I don't see it dying, bro. Like think about I started my Rohzz channel when I in 2019, April 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and it's been coming to 6 years soon, and I don't have any plans of stopping.
Yeah.
So that just says a lot. Because the thing is, right, you're never like, oh, too much time has passed. Let me just not like do it anymore, right? Time just flies without you even knowing. That's why I'm 19 now, and that's just crazy.
He needs a Fiji water break.
Fiji water.
Gotta put some cinematic music, man.
Okay, so I get kids. You get kids as well, right?
Yeah.
Our kids are gonna be like great friends, right? They're gonna be best friends.
What would you do with like this, right?
Yeah.
And our kids are like nemesis.
Imagine they're like enemies.
How would that be?
No, that'd be crazy. Imagine they're like, nah, I hate you so much. They're always gonna be fights. Nah, let's train our kids to make them love each, like be really good friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be best friends, right?
They'll continue the chain.
Then they're gonna have kids, and they're gonna it's just going to go down the chain.
Yeah. So today's episode about conspiracy theories.
Alright, let's go over some conspiracy theories.
I don't know any. I think.
What are your phone? Not quickly. Oh, actually, we'll do it on my phone then. So, alright. So I want to go through a couple of conspiracy theories that we want to debunk or confirm. We want to kind of like look at them because I haven't really seen much of them.
I've heard about like CIA type conspiracy theories and something. What the fuck?
So that was a video idea that I wanted to do maybe like 2 years ago. I don't know why we haven't done it yet.
Have you told me about it?
I told you about it before, but I wanted to debunk conspiracy
Oh yeah, you
theories
did tell me.
in real life. There were 3 I wanted to do. I don't want to say it. I still want to do a video. I'm not sure what. I won't say it, but there were 3 I wanted to debunk. Sorry, after the podcast, but those 3 I wanted to debunk. So I'll say one of them. So there's one where birds are controlled by the government. Have you heard that?
Oh what?
Birds are controlled by the government.
Oh yeah, I've heard about.
So pretty much
they sent to fly to places.
So pretty much like the reason why you can never touch a bird is because
I mean I know military they use birds to do operations. So
pretty much yeah. So
it's
like
technically true.
yeah. So like, but it's not like pretty much all birds. Like you could.
Oh, in that case,
you never see like a bird. Like you'll see maybe some birds. Most of the birds you see are like created by the government. They want to spy on you, want to see what you're doing, and that's actually creepy to think about. We see how many birds do we like look at.
I mean, I've seen birds fly in buildings.
One thing I wouldn't understand would be like how they eat. Like how would you like? Would they like? Yeah, it's a very interesting conspiracy theory. We'll test that one day. Okay, let's look at some cool ones. Alright, I'll read one and you read one after.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, the first conspiracy theory is Mathavan's an unk.
That is officially true. So I am an unk.
Fuck unks. Wait, that's me as well. Actually, I'm not technically an unk. Okay.
I mean, I'm literally an unk.
Okay.
Literally.
Don't rub your senior citizen into me. Senior citizen.
I should get my pension by now. I should be getting my pension by now.
Bro's a senior, bro. Bro was a senior since he was 1 year old, bro. Since he was born.
That's crazy to think about, you know, uncle the day you're born.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT some conspiracy theories. I cannot find them.
You have 20.
20.
I'll skip at 20 conspiracy theories and we'll like react to it.
I'm gonna start with this one, which flat Earth theory, which is one of the most common ones in the world. Adherents claim that Earth is flat, and evidence of it being spherical is a government conspiracy.
How do you come to think that the Earth is flat?
Okay, so
I saw a video of this scientist debunking the flat Earth claim theory, and it's actually so true. Like, if the Earth is flat from New York City, you can see Dallas.
I've seen explanations of people saying why the Earth is flat, and
it's stupid.
And I'll give you one. Because they're like, okay, the Earth is water. That's one of the. For some reason, I can't think why.
The thing is, right? People say things that are true, but there's no correlation.
Another one. If our Earth is round, we will be stepping on like round like curves. We wouldn't be stepping on flat. So, but then if you think about that, think about all the mountains. Like if you're using your logic, think about the mountain. Think about like water underground. Think about that. So, and that's not how it works because the Earth is much more.
And also, wouldn't the gravitational effects be different on a flat Earth?
Exactly. Yeah. No, it wouldn't be the same as this. It definitely wouldn't.
And you know what? Related to this, another conspiracy theory I heard is that the moon landing is fake. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I've heard that.
That is, we have physical evidence
that it's not fake.
Like, there's no AI technology in 1969 to fake this.
Exactly. But then you hear people saying, "Oh, maybe they just didn't show it to us."
You know what conspiracy theory, guys? I'll tell you a conspiracy theory I heard.
Yeah.
This guy copies mugs.
Okay.
Is this true?
Let's get on 2020 right now, bro. Bro lives in 2020 right now. Okay, there's a couple here which I'm not sure if we should talk about. Alright, you pick one. There's a couple here that I'm not sure if you want to talk about.
Bro.
That's what I'm gonna say. Pick one that's appropriate for the thing. Ask it for. Okay.
This one.
Okay.
The US government is thought to be hiding alien spacecraft and extraterrestrial technology in Area 51.
Oh, okay, so funny.
Is this appropriate?
Yeah, that's correct. Because Area 51 was obviously a big thing 4 years ago, 20 years ago.
You know, that place kind of creeps me out.
Yeah, so
I don't know too much about it, but like.
Oh, actually, I think I made a reaction video. No, actually, no, I didn't make a reaction video to it, but I made something very similar to a reaction video. No, I made a mystery riddles video that had Area 51 in it. So let's debunk that. And what are your thoughts? Because
To be honest, as stupid as it sounds, I kind of believe aliens might exist. Like, we don't have proof that they don't exist. Because no one's managed to prove that it's false. It sounds like a dumb theory that they exist, but any proof.
we can't really prove it. That's the thing. Yeah.
Because we as humans can't physically go to other planets, right? And the technology that we have right now, I mean, it does get sent to space, but maybe once we improve the tech.
We won't really know, unless you actually go to a different planet and come back and then, okay, did I actually see that? Was I hallucinating in different planet? I don't know. I can't have a definite answer for that. I want to also ask you, because when you brought up aliens being fake, or aliens being real or fake, depending on how people see it, do you believe in spirits and ghosts?
This is a very, I'd say to a degree, yes. To a degree. I don't completely buy it, but I wouldn't dismay it.
Okay,
I wouldn't deny it.
Okay, for me, right? So I think there's a difference between ghosts and spirits.
I think everybody has a spirit.
Yeah. So.
But let me tell you that apparently, if you go to Canberra and you drive on the way at 2 a.m,
Yeah.
there have been ghost sightings. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I've heard that. So I can't give you a definite answer on this.
So I'll tell you what I believe in. Okay, so I do believe that, right? Because I've seen haunted investigations before, and it'll be, let's say there's a scary one, where a woman unalived her kids, right? And then she unalived her husband and kids because the husband cheated on her.
Is it a real case?
This is a real case. So she was extremely furious. That happened. Then it was a couple years went past. She was in major regret. So she ended up passing away. But then there's images and videos of her screaming after she's passed. Her screaming and saying, "I'm sorry." It's actually a very, very creepy case. I saw that at night. I was just creeped out because it's like.
Can you send me the thing before?
Yeah.
Guys, I'll react to this at 3 a.m.
Okay, I saw that video. I was so scared because it's not okay. So if you're talking about, do ghosts exist? Do ghosts just randomly spawn out of nowhere? That
debatable. We don't know.
That we don't know, right? And a lot of people might say that's false. Okay, and that's right.
Some people, in our religion, Hinduism, we believe in that shit.
Yeah.
So, it exists. We believe it exists, but I don't know. It's
debatable. We won't know for sure, and people might.
I don't like to use religion as evidence. I want to be more rational with it. So I won't tell you anything.
Yeah. So people might not believe in that, and that's fine. Obviously, there are some things I don't believe in either. But for spirits, I do believe.
Could you tell me more about that case you heard? So there were videos of her screaming.
So should I say the name?
Yeah.
Okay, her name's Lara. Rona. By the way, that story was what I heard. Might not be exactly what it is, but that's what I heard. Based on what I've seen.
Guys, just do more research on it.
Yeah. But the worst thing was I saw that at night, and I was like, that's actually very creepy.
Even at daytime, I'll be creeped out.
Even right now, I'm not even at home and I'm creeped out. There's been videos of people capturing her voice, of her screaming and just apologizing after she's passed. And
how did she pass?
I have to fact check. I can't remember that. I can't remember if it was
I just don't understand the psychology of murderers. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's
it's such an eerie.
And also obviously I've seen ghost investigations before, and I've seen people go to that exact spot. I think it's in LA. I could be wrong. Somewhere in America. No, not LA. Somewhere else in America, but around the vicinity. And they would be could we get a response, please? And and equipment immediately goes off. And that's things that you just can't edit on stage. Unless you might be able to, but there's no reason to. I feel because that's legitimately
You want to do that one day?
Let's go to America and do it one day.
We'll just come back with drama for YouTube.
So you know Urban Legends?
Yeah. I think I've seen that video.
Yeah, so she's one of them. And there are a couple others. I don't know if you heard, this is they call this FaZe Rugs Haunted Tunnel. Have you heard of the Haunted Tunnel? It's about, I'll say it. So it's about a by the way guys, this is a bit scary, so by the way, this chapter, so you can pick whatever. Okay, anyways. It's long story short, it's about a woman who got hit by a drunk driver, and her spirits remain inside the tunnel. And when you go past it, it's extremely narrow. The further you go in, the less light you see. Sometimes people get flooded. Sometimes there's floods there. So the further you go inside, the further like it's like you're pretty much like stuck inside. You don't know your way out. And if you like set equipment up, most of the time you get answers from her, and that's extremely creepy.
In the US?
And this is also in the US. This is in San Diego. And think about the whole tunnel that we went to. That was one stretch. Imagine that plus like kilometers and kilometers, and it closing off at one point. There's only one entrance. So once you go in and you're stuck and there's no windows or anything, once you go inside, coming out, what if you get lost?
Yo.
So yeah, that's my
That's very interesting.
that is interesting, and I wouldn't mind doing that one day, trying to investigate it. I don't know if
I wouldn't do it by myself. I'll do it with you.
yeah. We can investigate. I think the main thing you have to do is be respectful. And like I don't think disproving who they are, I think is a good thing to do. So just being respectful, acknowledging them, and just being like, just here to get answers and see what happens. And yeah, that's what I think of it. So yeah, when people ask like, do you believe in ghosts? Those type of things, like it's very hard to be like, yeah, I don't believe in that, because like you've seen evidence of that, right?
Yikes, man, that's creepy.
That's crazy. I want to go. What do I find? You can ask.
I'll give you a good one.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Number 15.
15.
I think the chip.
Was it what? Vaccines?
Yeah.
Want to read it?
A modern theory claims vaccines include microchips or tracking or mind control. I've heard this one.
Okay. I obviously heard a lot of stories about vaccines. I've heard a lot.
Oh man, the anti-vax movement is wild, bro. Have you seen?
It's
bigger than I thought.
It's gotten really like.
It's mostly the religious people that believe in this.
It's gotten to the point where people aren't even wearing masks because they're like, oh, I don't want to associate myself to that. To the vaccines. Obviously, it was a compulsory thing that we had to go through. We had to get vaxxed because that's part of COVID.
Wait, I think I got vaxxed twice.
Yeah, I got vaxxed twice as well. There were 3. I got vaxxed 2. I didn't get the booster. I got vaxxed twice.
But I did hear there were casualties with the vaccines. Like,
I've heard that there's been a lot of side effects with that. I won't speak about it because I myself don't know much about it, but I know that there's been a lot of
well, the one side effect I know is it has a blockade in your heart.
Yeah.
That's the one I've heard.
That's.
But do you think vaccines control your mind? Like, what do you think of that?
Okay. I don't know.
Like, do you think they insert a teeny chip?
Okay, let's think about this one. Okay, you got vaxxed 2021, right? 2021, around 2021.
Yeah.
I got vaxxed 2021,
Yeah.
so that's okay.
Oh, then year 10, yeah.
Yeah. So, think about this. 1 year after our beef. Okay, think about this. After you got vaxxed, did your life change drastically?
No.
No, right?
It's just normal.
We just
I didn't feel controlled to do anything, bro. It was like...
So pretty much after that, I pretty much started to call mothers and I felt the need to just do something bad. No,
I felt the need to control the world.
I felt the need to just go and do crazy things. So that's my that's what I think.
Maybe the vaccine controlled us to be better friends.
Maybe, but so there was like a negative vaccine where when he called me out, it's like, oh, no, actually, let's don't do that yet. We'll do it after.
Undo it.
Undo it, and then we'll redo it later. And that caused, because I'll say 2021 was when our friendship actually like properly.
Maybe the chip in the vaccine fueled us to make the podcast.
Maybe.
It's a very slow drug.
Very, very slow. It took a while. Took 3 years, but
like, it worked.
It worked. Because like for example, for like 2020. Actually, 2019 we met for the first time. Not met for the first time, we just talked for the first time. 2020
we met for the first time.
Met for the first
After
time.
the beef.
We talked about it before, we'll say it again. First, we started off as online friends, then he called me out, then...
I swear, every single video we're going to be explaining to you.
Every single video we talked about this. We've already been talking about
probably
it
bored by it.
You're probably bored by We'll say, what do you want
We'll
to
keep
say?
reminding you.
Okay. Started off online friends, beef, met up, prank wars, and then our friendship slowly got off.
Guys,
That's
we're
the
gonna make a quiz for you. If you get how we met wrong, we're gonna ban you from watching like content.
We've said that for how many times, but that's crazy.
Like, we're gonna make this a quiz. We're gonna make a quiz for our fans.
No, you know what we should do? We should
Hey, what should do?
Yeah.
The community make like a poll.
Yeah. We should make a poll for
Guys, we'll make quizzes. We want the statistics for the answers to be 100% correct.
our podcast. Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's get up Would You Rather again.
Oh man, I don't even know. You know what? Let's get checked.
Let's get some Would You Rather questions. Very fun segment to do on the. Okay,
You read one, I'll read the other.
Okay. Alright,
My
so
brain is dead, guys. I can't think of any would you rather. Only 30 ones.
because if I put clean, because my brain is also like
Like, I'm gonna say the most unhinged stuff, and it's gonna get put into here, and you're all gonna be like, what the hell?
would you rather be famous for your talent or for your kindness?
Ooh.
Interesting one.
Kindness or I mean, what do you mean by kindness? Like,
Kindness, like generosity. Like, okay, let's put this into like let's say, would you rather be famous because you gave away a lot, did a lot for charity, or would you rather be famous because you're extremely talented in keyboard or piano or flute or whatever?
why not just be both? Why not be talented and kind?
But you have to be one. Okay, or what people see you as. What would you rather be seen as? Like, if someone asks you, are you a kind person or a talented person? What would you rather be known as?
Thing is, I like to be talented, but I don't want to be a dick. I don't want to be the kind option.
Yeah. I don't want to be like talented, like, oh, like, hate all you people.
Yeah, no.
Fuck all of you, nah. So, yeah. That's my
I think kindness, yeah.
kindness, yeah.
Okay, I read the next one.
Very pick one of them. How's our podcast room, by the way? Wait, before that, how's our podcast room?
Oh, I love it. It's air conditioned.
Right, okay, imagine we're in the park right now. Okay, let's imagine we're in the park right now. Imagine we're at the park.
Guys, I'd be like sweating from here. Hey guys, would you rather be friends with Jimmy or Steven?
I'm Jimmy because my cousin.
Okay, good. This one's good. I swear we've done this, but I'll do it again. Would you rather live without music or without movies?
Without music or movies? Ooh, that's an
My answer's kind of absolute. Like, thing is, I don't watch movies that much, but I listen to music at least
all the time.
twice.
Right?
So I'd rather live without movies.
Yeah, I'm the same.
You're me.
There's not been one disagreement since we met.
Yeah.
But same with me. I love listening to music. Sip of it. Yeah, no, I love listening to music.
I'm gonna think of it.
That's my thing. Movies, yeah, I don't watch as often as I listen to music. So yeah.
Like, I haven't watched a movie in like months.
Yeah, we haven't watched a movie together, I think, so we should do it one day. Or we should make a movie. Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Make a story. Make a skit.
Yeah, I think I've entered this one before, but would you rather live in a world with no phones or no internet?
What?
Would you rather live in a world with no phones or no internet?
No phones, what's the point?
Yeah, but your laptops, you have...
Oh, yeah. No phones, because like I need the internet for other things, right?
Yeah, true. Same for me.
That's a very dumb question.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can ask someone to.
Hmm?
You can ask someone if you can't find one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look for one. Would you rather have the ability to time travel or the power to freeze time?
Ooh, okay.
It's very cool.
Time travel so into the future.
Or like control time and stop it. Like you can move, but everyone is still.
I think freezing time is a little bit more dangerous if you can do a lot in that time. Unless just like...
Well, imagine you save a life. Like someone's like, buddy.
Oh, that'd be good.
And you just freeze. And you can move to that person and take the knife away.
Okay, time travel. Can I also go back in time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go back in time. If there was, let's say, a situation where, something really bad happened, I could just go back in time and change that. And
I'd say the same.
Yeah. We have to collectively agree on one because I don't think we have two different options, two different choices.
Just ask generate more.
Yeah.
Generate 50 more.
Actually, before we continue, do your best give me my money impression.
Just give me money.
Okay. Listen to this, right? Just give me my money.
Yeah.
Alright, yours?
Just give me my money.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I know what. Just give me my money, bro. Give me my money. Alright. Let's continue on.
Guys, give me my money.
Alright.
What was that trend I saw on TikTok?
Wait.
I don't know me.
Well, okay, so we met last week and we were just discussing the
I
trend
ran
of
into
the-
the
Wait.
They don't love me. Like, what was that?
What was that, man?
I've seen that.
That's actually insane. Would you rather be always 10 minutes early or 20 minutes late?
10 minutes. I'm always 10 minutes early.
Yeah.
Punctuality is key.
It'd be different if it was like an hour early or 10 minutes. Like it's only 10 minutes.
If it's like a function, I don't care. We go late. But like to something like uni early, bro.
Oh, right. If you go.
Like functions, I go late.
Exactly. All right. Your turn, bro. There we go.
Like yours. Would you rather breathe underwater or never need sleep?
Ooh. Okay. Would you rather breathe underwater or never need sleep?
I mean, I would rather.
Thinking is right. Like you don't sleeping is like a rest. Like
Yeah, I don't want to not sleep.
yeah.
I'd rather breathe underwater.
Sleeping is just like I think you need sleep. Just
Yeah,
just
bro,
for
how cool would it be to breathe in two mediums, air and water?
exactly. And you can just be,
Like
think
guys,
about this.
imagine this, right? Imagine you're scuba diving and you don't need the gear.
No. Think about this, right? YouTube ideas. I can be a YouTube channel where I can be like, I can breathe underwater and just show them. People would subscribe. People would be like, wait, how's they doing this?
I want to be having sleep and I want to.
But just like don't need sleep then. Like, so yeah, I guess it's cool, but like underwater is so cool, right? Okay. Okay. So, would you rather call me out or call Jimmy out? I'm kidding.
Call Jimmy out.
Why do you hate Jimmy, bro?
It's dumb, bro.
How's he dumb, bro?
I mean, it's smaller than Steven at least, but like.
Steven is just crazy. What's your favorite video we've done ever?
Like with you?
Yeah, we think yeah.
Where's Simple Bit now?
Simple Fit now, right? Simple Fit was a crazy video.
That was fun.
Let's go over one of our videos and let's go through our process. Actually, want to go through Ooh.
Think about a video and we'll go over the process.
Oh, think about a video. Okay. What video can we think of? Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Let's go over an OG one. Let's go over when you sold my fish.
Oh.
Was it sold my fish or sold my car? Sold my car and then you sold my fish after that. Okay, sold my car. No. I sold your car. You sold my fish.
Yeah, I saw your fish.
You sold my fish, okay. Was it?
Yeah. I sold to Nathan.
Did you?
Yeah, I called him up.
Oh. I don't remember.
Yeah, remember I called up Nathan? He was like, yeah, I'll come get him.
Huh?
I'll come
Oh. I don't know if it's being serious. I can't
No,
tell.
no.
I can't tell if
Go
he's serious,
check
bro.
back. Go check back. I'm being serious. I called Nathan.
But why it's just the way you're smiling, bro.
Nah, yeah, so basically guys, I called Nathan and told him to come collect the fish.
I didn't even know Nathan back then, bro.
Yeah, you didn't know, but like, I said my friend. You weren't meant to recognize his voice, bro.
Wasn't it like AI?
No. It was legit.
What?
I literally called him.
This guy, bro. What?
Mom's like, called him.
You called Nathan. I thought it was AI, bro.
No. What do you mean I called AI? There's no
People. Huh?
what do you mean AI? Why would I call AI? I called Nathan.
Whatever, okay.
Go check the video. You can see. So I called Nathan. I told him to come collect the fish, and he was like, "Yeah, okay." I was like, "This guy's been doing too much pranks on me. I need to sell his like beloved property."
Bro, what's the thing of the burning?
Bro, I was pissed off, bro. I was pissed off. You don't understand.
Bro, what do you think? The first I hit my house, I was in my backyard. I took them. I've said it before on my podcast.
Bro was committing an attack against my people, bro.
But that made me feel better about the calling out video, bro.
Bro, did that just like yeah, man.
That shit, bro. Oh my bro, that was the best. That was the best.
You have problems, bro.
That was the best. That was the way I was like, you know what? I can forgive you about the calling out video. That felt just so good. Okay.
So we're equals.
No, calling out still worse.
Bro.
Okay. So let's.
I mean, for the time, it was equals.
No. You started it first of all, the calling out, and then the birdie prank felt very good.
But not enough.
Not enough.
What are you gonna do?
I think it just took.
Bro's gonna burn my house next.
I'm not that mean, bro. Okay. What's your okay, which celebrity do you want to meet like really badly? Really badly. Like let's say you have one celebrity that could be in here right now, replacing me right now for an episode. Who would it be? You just want to talk to them. Just
this is recent. I want to be KSI just show him the song.
Ooh, okay.
I want to sit with him and react.
Okay. But wouldn't you want it to be with me? Like wouldn't you want to be like with me as well?
Yeah, both of us and him.
And him, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought like replacing me, like someone.
No, me, you, and
Okay.
KSI.
Okay. Additional. Okay, that's fine. That's good.
He's a guest in our podcast.
In our point, okay.
Because I cannot be the only one doing the podcast.
Yeah,
right? No. Yeah, it has to be the.
I don't want to do it to you anymore. I want to get rid of you and replace it with someone.
Damn, bro.
No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
No, but if it was just me and someone else,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
my idol. I just want to ask, bro. Hey, man, what's good?
Okay, would you go Ronaldo?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, but I don't know much about soccer, so
Yeah,
I don't know what to
sure.
ask him. Jackie Chan, I used to watch his movies today.
Dude, these chairs are so cool, bro.
Guys gonna like roll, you come forward. Guys, like, this is far better than the park.
This is so cool, bro. This is like the best, bro. This actually feels.
If we could mod this, that'd be great.
You know the best thing, right? It feels like we're actually in the podcast room. In the park, we're just like, we feel like we're filming, but in this room, bro, we're sitting in the podcast room right
It's
now.
relaxing.
We're relaxed, bro. And well, I don't want to keep talking. I just want to keep doing the camera. Alright, okay, right,
Who do you want to meet?
okay, who would I want to meet?
I guess Morgs, guys.
Bro.
It's gonna be Morgs 100%. Hey guys, I want to meet my copycat. I want to meet the guy that I copied.
That's crazy.
That's definitely what he's gonna say.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna meet the guy that I copied since childhood.
I copied him like ages ago, bro. Anyways.
That's this guy's cabin, bro. He copies Morgs like every fucking day.
Does he have a podcast, bro?
Huh?
Does he have a podcast?
I mean, copying now, fuck?
How you forget his name, bro? FaZe Rock.
He's dead, yeah, bro. FaZe Rock. He's copying FaZe Rock.
I'm not copying, I just took inspiration from his amazing podcast.
Inspiration equals copying, bro.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, okay, but like, who do you actually want to meet?
Okay, who I want to meet? Okay.
You know what? I want to meet FaZe, right? Both of us, and we just do a podcast with them.
That'd be really cool.
Like, that guy can talk for ages. We can talk for ages.
I want to bring him and Simplistic. Noah. FaZe Rock and Noah has the same friendship as me and
Same dynamic.
same dynamic. I feel like when I watch FaZe Rock and Noah, they're like, okay, they're like the same. They're like, you know, same mindset, same everything. And it reminds me of me and him.
What the hell does that say? I went for a walk by the Dear Blue River. The flotation moved already. I saw a leaf. Can't even read that, bro. Guys,
What is that, bro?
it's just like text on the board.
Text on the board.
Guys, where's the marker pens? Is there marker pens around? Wait, is this a board?
It's a white wall, bro. Is it? Can I feel it? Is it?
Looks like a wall.
Is it a wall? Well, it looks like who's going around the wall, bro?
Yeah, it's a wall.
Is it a wall? What the fuck?
Sorry guys for the distraction, I just saw something very...
Bro, who would around the wall? Bro, okay, I'm gonna repaint that shit, bro.
Damn, so you can write, people are allowed to write on walls.
Okay, but I haven't got to my question yet. But actually, yeah, FaZe Rock, doesn't matter, I guess. Or celebrity, it could also be someone influential in the game. Someone influential.
I wanna meet Elon Musk.
Elon
Confront
Musk.
him on his fucking Twitter weird shit.
I don't weird shit, bro.
Now, I wanna meet like... Who can I meet?
Rohzz.
Yeah, Rizz, I'm only meeting him though.
Yeah, you meet so much. You meet this guy so much, bro. I think it's just like...
But I think, yeah, FaZe is good.
Why do I keep meeting Rohzz, bro?
Okay.
Bro said FaZe.
FaZe.
Bro said the whole FaZe clan, bro. Bro said the whole organization. Yeah. Damn, okay. Bro said FaZe. I want to meet FaZe, bro.
I wanna meet faces.
I want to meet FaZe. Okay, so let's go to LA.
Yeah.
What is bro doing? What is bro doing? This is why the podcast room is so nice because it gives us more time to just joke around and be fun. In the park, we just have it.
We got NPCs staring at us, like we're just pissing us off.
Okay. This is the time to talk about it, right? Because we're not in the park anymore. Okay. When we're in the park, what are the most annoying things that happen when we're in the park?
NPCs walking back.
Okay, so we filmed the KSI Think of It reaction. It was two guys sitting right next to us. We filmed the reacting to our diss track, and I wanted to prank him with the oh, I hate this diss track so much. There were two guys next to us that keep looking at us the entire time. I was like, I can't even just. I look like such a mean person doing this prank. They keep looking at me the entire time. And we're filming podcast, bro. People just walking in and out with their dogs. And every time someone walks by to look at us, obviously because we have a camera right in front of us. But in this nice room, they have all the time we want.
And you can book it.
Yeah, we can book it. You know, it's $2 billion, but
Yeah.
I've got that money because I'm rich. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, by the way, guys. It's not $2 billion, and I don't want to say.
Guys, is Rohzz really a champion or is he a loser?
Guys, I'm a champion.
No, he's a loser.
I'm a champion.
Wait, if you're a loser, I'm a loser. If you're a champion, I'm a champ.
Oh wow, okay.
Damn, I'm a champ.
So okay, pretend I'm not Rohzz. Pretend I'm not Rohzz.
Pretend you're a girl.
Okay, actually, yeah. Pretend I'm a girl. I'm kind of kidding. Yeah, pretend I'm a
We're
girl.
gonna talk again about what happened that day in more detail.
Which day?
The girls, like our stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
We'll talk about that. So we mentioned it, but like we'll talk more about what happened that day because that's a very interesting day.
Yeah.
We'll talk from the start. How did the day start?
I think we talked about it before, but we'll talk about it like briefly again.
Yeah.
Okay.
How did the day start?
Okay, so I met up with him, Zion, Yaz, two other people, two other friends. We met up in the mall, and then we
And
just...
Zion is like, bro, you have to fucking ask someone out.
And
And
then-
I'm like, yeah.
ask someone out if you have to ask someone out.
And I didn't expect him to ask.
He fucking did.
Yeah, I was like, bro.
No, the crazy thing, right? They weren't even in the room. Mathavan and Zion was somewhere else.
We went to see this dance.
Exactly, and it was just me and Yaz. I went to just wipe my hands off after I ate, and then I see Yaz. He walks over to the girl, and I see her putting her Instagram on his phone. I'm like, bro, I didn't even know about the deal until after that.
I knew about the deal beforehand.
Yeah, but I didn't even know about it until after that.
You really told bro yet? I'm like, bro, you're joking, right?
Yeah, bro,
You're
you
joking.
didn't even tell me yet. Because like, I think you just was like, there's no way. So I didn't even want to. I was like, there's no way, right?
Yeah, I was like, no way. I kept on asking, no way.
So, eventually, she asked. That
Imagine you just lying to me the whole time just so I can go and humiliate myself.
I was lying, by the way.
Damn,
I was
bro.
lying.
Damn.
I was lying.
Honestly, I had a win because she laughed. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Okay,
We'll
so
talk about the first girl. That was a disaster.
the first girl was we met at Kmart.
That was an utter disaster, bro.
A disaster because for some reason he did not want to go up to the girl.
Because it was such an awkward place. Like she was like too busy looking at something.
We'll put it this way: walking out of Kmart was worse for the three of us than it was for him because it was Zion kept walking past.
Why do you keep cycling?
Circling. Okay, it was him. Okay, that makes sense. Yaz as well. Both of them. Then
He was my
I
accomplice.
was with Martha the entire time. I was like, just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. Nike.
Yeah.
Just do it. Nike. Right? But yeah. And then the four of us was no, it was the three of us. Yeah, for someone else. Things like just trying to buy something, right? And then we saw the girl. The girl looks extremely scared. She looked right at Zion. She looked right at me. She looked at the girl and like looked really, really scared. And then her dad looked at us. After that, me, Zion left. Mathavan left. And then it was me, Zion left first because obviously Mathavan. We asked Mathavan to stay back because it looked too sus. Mathavan left. Yaz left after.
I came with you guys 5 seconds later.
Yeah.
And then Yas came like 20 minutes later.
Yeah, and then we went to there was a show going on.
We went to a square.
We went to a circle, and then
A triangle.
and then Pentagon, and then we
It was like a dance show. I mean, no, it was like a dance, like a party.
pretty much. And then he ended up asking with Yaz. Yaz didn't ask, but obviously he did.
Yeah.
And then
She got jump scared. She laughed.
she got jump scared. She laughed,
And she's
then
like,
she
"You're
said,
too
"No,
young for
you're
me."
too young for me." Even though he's an unk.
Yeah.
I don't know what unk ever she wants, but you're already an unk. So
Too bad she doesn't know who the uncle is.
wait, do you know? Wait, she just looked at you just like you're too young, or did you actually ask your age?
She asked my age, like, how old are you? I'm like, oh, I'm 19. She's like, no, sorry, you're too young.
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah.
shit.
How old do you think she was?
I think she's like 22.
Again, like not too much older.
But some people weren't like that precise. 21.
Some people, especially like girls, the one that they don't want to be much older than them.
Yeah. 1922 is not like that bad though.
Yes, it's really not. I think just when you're like below 21, that jump is a little bit.
I mean, I'll date a 21-year-old. Fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah. I would.
Imagine she sees. Imagine that girl like a jump scared sees a podcast.
Imagine she's like, wait, the flyman. Oh, those are those two guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, guys. 50 likes and asking another person out.
Yeah. I'm gonna record it for my YouTube short. Okay, so
Record it. Yeah.
so for so when you go to LA, right?
Yeah.
You went there for changeover. I never been there. I haven't even been to America. I haven't even been to that
Bro,
part
the
of the world.
transit was horrible. Dude.
I haven't been to another continent apart from Australia and Asia. I haven't been
Guys,
to like
North America is like the one place I go to.
yeah. So I want so pretty much when you go to LA, right? Every single day is something different. I've heard this before. Where like okay, let's say you go to LA, right?
You know what I have to do in the airport? I have to do a fingerprint.
Why is the air conditioner so good, bro? It feels
I
so
have to do
good.
Yeah, it's so nice. In the LA airport, I have to do a fingerprint check. So like, I put my finger on the machine, and it like takes your finger. Bro, the airport was so hectic. It was horrible, dude. Like we formed long ass queues to get through. You know, but we managed to make it to Toronto, so it was good. Atlanta then Toronto. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, have you talked about it on the podcast, like about your trip?
no, I'm not.
Oh,
So
what, yeah.
yeah, okay. So a few months ago, I went to Canada because my cousin got married. Yeah.
My cousin got married in November
Oh, like last month?
last month.
Oh, Singapore?
Yeah, that's why like my first cousin got married.
Yeah, so I went to Canada, and this is my first time on the east side. I've always wanted to go to Toronto, and Toronto, guys, it's like the New York City of Canada. Like, if you go to Toronto, it looks like New York City a bit. I don't know if the Canadians think like that, but that's how I see it. And it's
And they always say sorry.
remember like the last few times I went, yeah, like you hear sorry a lot.
Yeah, sorry.
It's the most common stereotype.
I've heard that. So
And Canadians are the most polite people. Yeah, I agree on that part. But yeah, Canada was great. Like, so bro, the flight to New York was like 15 hours. So like that was super long.
15 hours, yeah. And you told me that a baby was crying the entire time.
Guys, so when I came back from LA to Sydney, I held my piss the entire time.
Oh, yeah, 17
And
hours.
it was bad, bro. Like when I went home, it was like a reddish color. I'm like, shit.
Fuck, that's 17 hours, bro.
I should have done the airport, but like we wanted to get into the queue as soon as possible because it was stacking. Because all the international people, like Japanese, Chinese, then like you got Americans. It was like it wasn't even line. It was like diverging. Have you noticed the security in Australia are so mean? Like they don't even direct you. Have you noticed?
Yeah. Remember what the fuck? Remember we were talking about how Australia, New Zealand must go in this line. Everyone else must go in this line.
Yeah, like they
and
direct
it's like here. I'm like, wait, where did I go, bro?
Yeah, and then they don't even tell you nicely.
Exactly.
Like, at least be nice.
That's so rude about it.
Like go there.
Go there. And if you don't know where you're going, you could like annoyed stare, but okay, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
It's like they hate their job. In Canada, bro, they're so nice. They're like, bro, just go there. No, go there. Like, the lines are actually forming.
It's crazy because when I'm in Australia, when I go to the airport, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. I know I didn't steal anything. I know I didn't do anything wrong. I know my bag's okay. I still go there. I still get scared going past. I don't know. I feel like they're gonna find something. Let's say like you know how they give you like trays to put your laptop.
Yeah.
If I don't put my laptop in the tray, like, is in your bag? Yeah, take it out. Put it here.
I have a question to ask you. I've never asked you this.
Yeah.
You know how Singapore has very strict laws?
Yeah.
When you land, do you fear the security? Like in the airport? Do you have
No.
like, do you feel like, oh, did someone like slip something in my bag?
The craziest thing is, people say Singapore has strict laws. I feel so much safer in Singapore
No, I'm not saying laws are based. I agree with every
100%. No, yeah, 100%.
The chewing gum, I might question a bit, but I see why they do it. But the drug laws are so good.
Drug laws are so good. Yeah.
Singapore is by far
Yeah.
one of the safest countries in the world. I heard if you keep your wallet on the ground and you come 24 hours later, it's most likely going to be
Yeah, like my cousin will leave her bag there with the phone.
Over here, I always take my bag with me because I can't risk someone like putting stuff in there.
Yeah, a lot of people will be like, it's so strict. All these like dumb laws.
What's your as a half Singaporean? What's your thoughts on the laws of Singapore?
I think the laws are actually very good. Like it makes
sense.
It makes sense, and it makes Singapore what it is. I feel like if it was like laid back, like you can do whatever you want.
Lincoln Lee is the best. He made the best laws.
Yeah, and the thing is, right? Like, it's not laws that are like that don't make sense. They all make sense. Like okay.
The thing is, so many people think countries don't. You absolutely need laws. Like over here, I'm not sure if you know, but if you turn on TV, you hear always stabbing happened, murder happened, robbery happened. Singapore, you never hear that.
You never
it's
hear
like
that.
big news if it happens.
If it happens, you hear that everywhere. Everyone will know about it because it's just that.
Like over here, we don't know. Oh, yeah, whatever. It's so normal here. All right, guys. So he knows about this.
Yeah.
So speaking of crime rates, this is really wet. This is wild for me because I've never seen this like kind of thing happen.
It was there, like physically, like witness.
Yeah. So we went to this suburb, right, which is actually not too far from where we are right now. It has like Middle Eastern food, and my friend Nathan, he's like, he loves Middle East, right?
He loves.
He's always on about Lebanese and blah, blah.
Always loves it, yeah.
And so I was like, okay, let's go there. So he wanted to get like food, but it was during the festive time of Ramadan, and we went there. We ordered the food, and this guy, he was pretty old, maybe 60 to 70. He seemed pretty drugged, like he was on some substance, and he came into the shop and he was asking the guys, hey, why are you serving them food? It's Ramadan, and like, oh, these guys are practicing, like they're not Muslim. So he was like, no, you should be serving them food, and he like had a knife with him, like he was like about to attack. One of the chefs came outside, took him and like punched him in the face.
Bro, that shit's scary, bro.
Yeah, and we like ate. I didn't eat. He ate, and we're like, yeah, we're getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. It was so wild, bro. But like, I've seen some wet shit.
That's actually like very, very scary.
Like you wouldn't hear this in Singapore.
Yeah.
Like not as a frequent occurrence.
Yeah, I was gonna say like one station away from me was a couple of months ago. Something happened there as well. Crazy things happen all the time. That's why I'm like, just
like we come from relative safe areas. His suburb, he lives in the safer parts. But yeah, like the Singapore rules are very good. I like it.
It's very, very good. And so for like New York, right? Actually, what would you say? So you've been to Toronto.
Yeah.
You obviously did over LA. Have you been to any other part of America? You've been to
Atlanta,
Atlanta as well.
And Canada, Edmonton.
So between these four,
I mean, technically, I didn't go out of LA.
Yeah. Did you feel like a difference with like airport security, just the place in general, people there. Like, did you feel something?
Between US and Canada?
US, Canada.
Oh, Canada's a different vibe. US is more stressful because the people are always in a hurry. LA is one of the biggest cities, right?
Did it feel like weird with America? I feel like it'd be weird for me. Like,
Yeah, like considering like we always joke about the US and the US
Yeah.
is this big thing. I'm like,
and you're just there.
I'm in the country where like majority of the world hates, because like a lot of people hate the US. I'm here, can't believe it. But like it's not too different from Australia in terms of like the culture. Like it's literally just
because it's also like a
European majority.
European.
But like it's different in other ways.
Yeah, definitely, obviously.
Like they don't have free healthcare.
Yeah, that you have to pay for healthcare, which is crazy.
Healthcare should be a basic right.
Healthcare should be basic. Healthcare should easily be a
priority. So I want to ask you, do you find a massive difference between Australia and Singapore? Like do you see like they're both first world countries considered, right? So do you see them as big differences despite they're in the same rank? Like
Fiji
I'm talking
Fiji world.
Yeah. Fiji world. Technologically everything. Do you see a difference between Australia and Singapore?
Okay. Yes and no. I'd say in terms of like the roads, when you're driving, similar in that sense. Like roads here and roads in Singapore, not chaotic. It's alright. Obviously here you see more angry drivers. But, like it's still like roads here are safe. Roads there.
I should have rephrased. If someone from Australia was to go to Singapore for the first time, would they expect a big culture shock?
From Singapore to Australia?
Like Australia, like an Australian guy wants to go to Singapore first time. Maybe do both.
I'd say if you go to Singapore from Australia, expect nothing negative. Like everything that comes from Singapore is positive. I feel like.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, just because you don't get stressed. Yes, of course, sometimes you get certain people say things, whatever, but that happens with every place.
Yeah, racism is everywhere.
Yeah,
but I like the diversity of Singapore.
Of course, also some people. I mean, it happens for me because I look Chinese, but like for some like I don't think it'll come up to you and speak Mandarin because Singapore is like a
multicultural.
Is it English?
My mother tongue, my language is actually recognized there. Tamil,
Yeah,
it's like one of. Have you seen the signs?
Yeah.
In the airport, it's like Tamil, Mandarin, and English.
Yeah.
So I'd probably just be like an ordinary person there.
Yeah, exactly. So, but like the food places are much better. The prices are much more affordable, except for obviously the cost and houses. They are crazy.
And the food quality is good.
Food quality is very good. Yeah, somewhere you can just like go. The portions are very good, and then you can just like everything's like walking distance. You can go to the metro station, MRT station.
How about a Singaporean coming to Australia?
I'll be honest. I don't know if some might not like it.
Yeah.
It depends on the person.
They will see a few losses.
Yeah, I feel like you would feel. I think it just be concerned for the safety. Like, okay, you wouldn't go walk at 12 a.m. at night, right? You would not.
Singapore, you could.
Singapore, you could because you're not going to get people robbing you at 12 a.m. You won't get people robbing you at all in Singapore. Really,
We don't have a.
With every country, there might be a couple risks, but
Singapore generally is
not
much of a risk.
It's not going to happen. Like you leave your phone on the table, go to the bathroom, come back. It's going to be there. It's not going to go. Not saying you should do that, but just like it's
going to be there.
It's going to be there. So
I'm pretty sure if you get charged with theft, you get floggings. Like
yeah, I don't know that. You might.
I think that's the law.
Yeah.
You get whips, so I don't think people want to get whipped.
Yeah, just like Dubai as well. Like you do something that people aren't going to.
Yeah, apparently Dubai, they go crazy and they shave your entire head off.
What if you steal something?
Like steal or be drunk in public.
Really?
Yeah. Like they shave your head.
Yeah, I think Dubai laws are like stricter.
Yeah.
For sure.
But I felt safe there.
Yeah. Like some people associate like strict laws with unsafe environment, but it's the other way around. Like the strict laws.
Many people typically associate strict laws with dictatorship, and I don't think like it's.
No, that's not.
Sometimes dictatorship can be based if that's what your definition of it is.
Think about like America. Like it's not the safest country.
It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's made half the world unsafe.
Exactly. The laws there, like it's a country that I wouldn't want to live in just because I wouldn't feel safe there. Obviously, as a like if I'm going to tour with him.
No, like even as an Australian who goes to the US, you feel a bit of a culture shock because at least laws here are a little bit safer and we actually have better systems.
Yeah, I've seen TikToks, right?
Yeah.
Like or like on Reels or whatever, like any short form content. I've seen like a girl go from America to they live in LA and came to Sydney for just a couple of days for a holiday, right? Think about LA. LA isn't even supposed to be like the worst part of America. It's supposed to be like that's what celebrities live. That's what like that's like okay.
It's like the rich area.
That's like the rich area. But she came to Sydney and she was like, I can't believe how safe Sydney feels compared to America. And just think about Sydney. We don't even think Sydney's that safe.
Yeah,
but compare it to an American company.
Yeah, so it's very it's very comparative. You can't.
Yeah, and then think about that. Imagine going to Singapore.
Yeah, like oh man.
An American going to Singapore. Imagine how safe that would feel. Like it's crazy. Like I feel like people say this. Dubai, Singapore. Once you live there, you can't really leave because like you can't imagine just feeling unsafe. Like you go to sleep fearing. So that's something. But I don't want to go on a world tour. Have you seen IShowSpeed?
Oh, he came to
tours, bro.
He came to Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah. I think he just left very recently.
I remember when we were filming the song, he was at the hub.
When we filmed the song, he was literally there in the hub. Crazy shit. So we could have theoretically instead of filming the song, we could have met him.
Yeah, we should have. We could have.
I think if we didn't film the song that day, we could have been the city that day. If we didn't film I think the song was just our priority for that day, but it was like anything else we could have just filmed that.
Oh, we made a priority like stuff.
Yeah, but that song was like our priority. So if you could like pack your bags right now and go to a country, where would it be?
Ooh,
state, where?
I want to visit like
Roseland.
Roseland. I've always wanted to see Nepal.
Nepal, nice.
I want to see the Himalayas in detail.
Yes, that'd be nice.
I like mountains because I don't get to see mountains that much.
Yeah, I think.
I wanted to swim with Flat Earth Theory too.
Exactly.
You know, apparently, if you go high on Mount Everest, the gravity is a bit less.
Oh yeah.
It's like not that much less, but like it's like 9.79.
Yeah. Would you go to YouTube Shorts land? Like,
Yeah.
What? Fiji.
Fiji.
We go to Fiji?
Yeah, we should.
We should, bro.
What would you do if the ocean in Fiji tasted like that?
That'd be so good. I drink water all the time, bro. I actually love Fiji water. Look at this.
Guys, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Next episode, I will try the Fiji water the first time. Should we do that?
You should. Yeah.
That'll be our next episode. Because I've always wanted to try it and it'll be next week.
Definitely. I think today was actually I don't know, today just feels so nice because we're filming here.
We'll come from here.
We're coming from here as much as we can. I feel like this is just a very, very nice place to film at. Just think about how nice this place feels, bro. Think about right now, right? We're in the park right now. It's 35 degrees, super humid. You know, you're sitting right here, I'm sitting right here. When we're filming, we have the camera here. Just think about that.
I think I'll be like getting black patches on my skin, bro. But yeah, I think this is a really nice place.
Very, very nice place. Alright, let's do some fan questions.
Okay. The question is, why is Rohzz so obsessed with Fiji water?
Is that what? Okay.
Yeah, that's the question.
Let's go back to when I first made my first Fiji water video. When I first made my first Fiji water video, I did not know how Fiji water tasted like. It was May 2023. We went to the city. We filmed a vlog there. I want to vlog more, by the way.
Yeah, we should definitely.
And the reason why was because I wanted to get a viral short. So I bought Fiji water for the first time, and then tasted it for the video. And fun fact, the first time I drank Fiji water was actually on camera. Because when I was doing my oh my god, this tastes so bad, that was my first time tasting it. So that was actually funny enough. Like, I was like, this actually tastes good. So then I wanted to do it again. I don't know how many we made now. We made so many now. It just tastes good. It just feels nice.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience.
And that's why I want to do. And I want to do more vlogs.
We'll do more vlogs. Okay, what's your question?
Alright, so the question I got was, apart from YouTube, what jobs would you love to do? Or what's a dream job?
Something programming related.
We talked about it before the podcast as well. I want to make an app with him.
Yeah, the app idea we talk is genius. We won't talk anything about it.
But it's genius. And
guys, but it's like a win-win.
So pretty much, we won't say what it is, but we'll say it briefly. It's pretty much an app that helps other people.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's an alarm system that helps other people. So that's all.
It's to do with crisis as well.
Something happening. Might be happening for a couple of years. So we want to bring it to life.
Yeah.
That'll be a very, very cool thing.
You actually got to think this through.
Yeah, programming is actually very nice. That's what we're thinking about right now.
But we'll make it to life eventually.
Okay, think about this. YouTube's done it. Beef, we've done it.
Some we've done
I'm just roasting him.
Some we've done it.
We've done a song. Okay,
we've done calling out.
We've done
calling out's been done.
We've done a song. We've done a podcast. We've done challenge videos. I want to talk about this as well because think about this. We've got so much to our grandkids. We have so much, right?
Yeah, bro.
We made a song, we made a podcast, we made haunted investigations.
Bro, you've achieved so much within 5 years.
Exactly. We've shown that having a beef might happen, but
It's imminent.
it could help you. It could help you.
It did.
It did for our case. We've done prank wars. What else have we done? We've done
Haunted house, no, haunted tunnels.
yeah, we did that. We did a spicy tolerance challenge.
Yeah.
We did how much we love Fiji water. And we did a splash video. We did everything. We did pranks, challenges. We did vlogs. We went to the city. Bro, we did everything.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next venture? App?
That's not a big jump.
Another venture you want to do with me?
Ooh. Gotta make a band.
A band. Okay. Podcast.
I mean, that's already happening.
I mean, podcast. Quitting the podcast.
Oh, what?
I'm joking. This AC is so nice. Okay, and
Alternating current.
huh?
Huh?
Alternating current. And then, okay, when you're 50 years old, what are you hoping to have achieved by then? You're sitting.
You
you're
know
sitting.
what I
in this-
achieve?
Yeah.
Destroy the daily streak.
Okay, that's
No, I'm kidding.
that's crazy.
I want to at least have 200 episodes by then.
200, definitely, bro. Definitely 200. Imagine this is our last one. Like, never make another one.
It's like 6.
Imagine,
It's like 3% of what we said.
imagine 50 years from now we see this is our last ever podcast. And so.
Oh man, I don't regret that. I don't see it breaking.
No, one way to break, but like there's no reason to. But yeah, that's our next venture. Rohzz. Okay, now when you're sitting in your house,
Yeah.
50 years old, what are you hoping to have achieved by then?
Achieved a good amount of revenue, not revenue, like good amount of views on this podcast.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yes.
And Fiji Water, they have sponsored us.
Fiji want to sponsor us. Podcast, my channel of course doing well as well.
Yeah. And the app being implemented.
App being implemented.
Okay, the idea we said, how long do you think that would take to make? Like with the current skills we have.
Current skills we have. Okay, we have to have a team though. We can't do it alone. So we have to have a team.
No, I'm saying like us two.
Or just us two.
Oh, like you want more people? Oh yeah, more people obviously.
Yeah. But or just like our part for the you're saying.
Yeah, like obviously the other aspects people need, like our programming parts. How long do you think it will take?
Probably like 50 years. Okay. Okay.
Maybe a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a year and a half. What could take a minute? It could take a minute. You never know. You never know, right? You never know.
You might just know the code.
You might just know the code. It might take a minute.
No, you know what would be crazy? Imagine you could write code in my brain, debug it, and then just copy paste like that.
Okay, actually, do you think that in the future, before we die, there's going to be something that gets implemented, right? Where we live longer and we have these like crazy things where like you can teleport, you can time travel. In our lifetime, we still have a long.
I feel like time travel doesn't agree with the laws of physics, but like we could make something similar.
Something like that, yeah. Not like time travel.
No, like what would be cool is you can get a virtual reality of what the past was like, and then you could like that could possibly. I mean that's possible.
What about like?
That's technically time travel.
Exactly. What about living in the past? Like not living in the past, not like altering it, but like going to the past and like living that and coming back to the future and being like, okay, that's like
Maybe a VR. A VR.
A VR.
If you have advanced graphics, like GPUs and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Rohzz.
Rohzz. What? Okay, here's the final question. If you had to go back in time, which century would you want to go?
Century. Ooh. I want to go back to when I was 1 year old. I could see black and white. I can I was just like back in the.
You know what
back
I do?
to 1 year old, bro.
080. The time
080.
Jesus was born.
That would be very very nice.
You know, it'd be so interesting to see how people just lived.
Exactly.
Like, imagine how cool that is. Like,
That would-
you know what I want to do? Go back and be like, hey guys, you know these technologies, a mobile phone.
Mobile phone. And not only that, you must subscribe to the podcast.
Yeah, but there's no reception then.
And it's not gonna be until 2024 years later anyway.
You know what would be crazy? Go back to the 1700s
Yeah.
and tell Isaac Newton about Newton's laws.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, you're gonna develop this. Like, tell him when he's a kid, you're gonna be a great mathematician when you grow up.
Final question: if you were government for a day, what would you? What are the laws would you implement?
Ooh, ban Rohzz YouTube channel.
Okay.
Okay. You must subscribe to Rohzz.
Yep.
For real, I would like to.
For fake. For fake.
I would like to control drinking laws.
Okay.
Make
Okay.
it 20.
Okay. Cool. I didn't ask.
Then. No, I'm kidding. What are actual laws?
Subscribe to Rizz.
Yeah, and I will I'll be the eternal leader. That's my role. I'll control the world. I'll control every country. And yeah,
Okay, cool.
I'll be the greatest leader.
Cool, never asked.
But yeah,
If I
as always, I've been Rohzz.
if I was like a government, right, I would make the laws where, of course, subscribe to me, right? You also have to just watch every one of my videos from start to finish.
And you know what I said to do? Just give me money.
Just give my money. That
That's
was
the taxes. I'll increase taxes.
increase taxes and make sure that everyone must give me the money. Alright. That was a very
You know what
good...
I'll do?
Yeah.
I'll get tax officers to go every house and be like, just give me money. And you give the money.
Let's give the money. Oh, bro, alright. That was a very cool jab session.
I've been yapping for like 1.5 hours.
Hour 20, but the cost was like hour 10.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed today's one a lot more than like normal because today's is the AC.
Yeah, it's just a nice area.
It's just a nice area.
And we don't have people judging.
It's just no one judging us, no one's gonna be like, what the fuck are they saying?
What was that?
Before we end it, comment down below what guests you want on the podcast.
Yeah, and we'll try.
And try to get, because we want to get some guests on the podcast as well.
Don't go crazy because you can't contact the greatest people in the fucking world.
Ronaldo.
Imagine people say Ronaldo. No, like contact someone that's reasonable for the time being.
We should get like the people that we know.
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks guys for watching today's episode. I still don't know how to end an outro or podcast. Is it just like my normal videos or just like, guys, thanks for watching and
see you next week's
stay
episode.
safe, stay safe,
Stay safe.
and yeah, peace. That was good.